Right. Go live. You are live. Here I am, people. But there's nobody here but us chickens. I usually have to put that on Facebook or something. They usually find me though eventually. Let me see, copy. Oh, there's Candy Girl. Hello. Hi, Cheryl. I was just going to put my link on Facebook then to see if anybody was around. Hi, Kelly. Guess who's here, Kelly?
You mean me or Gigi? Hello. She's worn me out, I'll have you know.
Oh, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, Knit and Crochet with Gilmore Girls. Yeah. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Anita. Hi, Kim.
Oh, look at that.
I feel like the Waltons. Howdy, Gigi and Christina. That's Kelly's put that. Oh, Laura says hello, Christina.
Hello, Laura.
She's lurking in the shadows over here. She's found I've got a new crochet book that you saw.
I'm just looking at. Shall I show you? Crochet Workshop.
Yeah, it's the one I showed you today on before. Yeah.
See if there's anything of interest.
Your name is Cheryl. I'm sorry, I'm bound to forget that, but you'll have to forgive me because I'm old. Yeah. I'll try and remember. I should have a bit of paper, shouldn't I? Write it all down, but I forget. Yeah. So what you been doing today, Kelly? Did you manage to get rid of the black wool? Did you find a taker?
Did she?
I don't know. We've got 2 Cheryls in the room. Woo! She's not answered me yet. If you're wondering what the black wool we were talking about was, it was some fuzzy black. Oh, you forgot to take the wool. You're hopeless.
Did you forget?
You're hopeless, Kelly. It was some black wool that I ordered off eBay by mistake because I didn't know it was fluffy. And I've been trying to give it to everybody. Oh, hi, Jackie. Hi, Kelly. I've been trying to give it to everybody and nobody wanted it. So I said, Kelly, take it to your knit group. Oh, you're going to see if your mum wants it? Yep. By all means, find a home for it, please. It was an imposter. It was the cuckoo in the nest in my craft room. It was taking up valuable space. There was 2 massive big bags of it.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, as long as it leaves you, I'll be happy. Well, I'm happy now because it's left me. I hate to say this, Kelly, but it's your problem now.
It did like it at Jan's, though, because it did stay a long time.
Yeah. You bet I am, yeah. Do you like my little Gigi? Do you like my little baby? Oh, Paulo says hi to Gigi, right. I'm not going to get rid of this little animal now. I'm afraid I'll be stuck with him. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody who's got a dog knows just what it's like when they decide they want to sleep on you. Yeah. He does look comfy, yeah. This is where he sleeps. He's been sleeping like this. I had Christina, the sock wool is still half price.
Oh, Abercan.
Is it Abercan you mean, Kelly?
Did you go and look?
I don't know. Yep. Still half price Abercan.
Yeah, because that's what I said to a girl, because I went last week and got some.
Yeah. They've got a knit group now on a Saturday.
Yeah, but I have Mackenzie with me on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah. It's 10 till 2, I think. I think other Abercans, if you're in other parts of the UK, have got it as well. But I know the Abercan in Manchester has it Saturdays, 10 till 2, I think.
Oh, 4 hours.
I think it's 10 till 2.
That's because usually you just get 2 hours, don't you?
Yeah,
to craft a sub or something.
I just happened to see it. They sent me an email.
Yeah. I know I've seen it before, but it was at Mostin. It wasn't in Manchester, but maybe they've done it in Manchester as well.
Wednesdays as well in Abercan. Is that still the same time, Kelly? Is it still 10 till 2? You're in Canada, or you would join the, not my knit group. It's the one that Kelly goes to. I'm not able to get there. I'm tight, and it costs me for a taxi there and back.
It's too much money there and back.
It is too much money for me there and back. Yeah, especially when I've got 2 hospital appointments coming up. So, well, one's not a hospital appointment. One's my diabetic eye screening. But it's still a taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long.
Right. Hi, Susan. Hello, Addie Star. Oh, you can't go because you're at college on that day, Kelly. I see.
Is it 10 till 2, Kelly, on a Wednesday?
Did you get that, Kelly? Is it 10 till 2 on a Wednesday? She thinks so, yeah.
It won't be hard to pick Oscar up.
She's always got a reason why she can't go.
I know. There's always some reason.
I can't go because I'm poor. I don't mind admitting it. I'm poor. She doesn't think she'd be able to go, Kelly, because she has to pick her grandson up, yeah. No. If my scooter would get me there, I would go, yes. You're poor. Oh, well, you see, you're in good company. Cheryl, you're in good company.
Yeah.
If you're poor. Yeah. We have a competition who's the poorest. I don't know who'd win on here. We're all. I don't think there's any rich ones on here.
No, we're all poor, aren't we?
Any rich people want to put their hands up?
Back in the day, we were all right, but now.
Yeah, I think you're right, Susan. It might be something to do with our attraction to the craft and buying more wool than what we need. I definitely wouldn't be as poor if I didn't stop ordering from. Well, I had to order today from Purple Linda.
What did you order today?
That cotton showed you about.
Oh, right.
Well, it wasn't today. It came today, yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd ordered something today.
No. I only ordered mine because, oh, that's handy, isn't it, Cheryl? She just cleaned the place and found a whole bunch of yarn she didn't know she had.
How exciting! It's like your birthday all over again.
Oh, dear. I was watching a lady the other day. I'm trying to think who it was I was watching. She had the most marvellous setup, with all her yarn. Really tidy, all around her room, and it was so good.
But have you seen Kelly's in her bedroom? She's got those boxes.
I saw that part of it. I was going to have that built, but built properly.
Right. Yeah.
Built in by a carpenter, but it all went pear-shaped. Hi, Enid. Party can start now, Enid's here. All we need now is Zoe. Oh, no, we won't see Zoe.
Is she back from Las Vegas?
Yes, she's back from Las Vegas, but she's driving her son back down to college, so we won't see Zoe. He's down in Southampton, I think.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. And where's she? Reading somewhere?
Not too sure, yeah. Not too sure. Hi, Christy. Yes. You saw the video of my stash. One crazy lady, yes. I hide it very well.
You should see it in real life.
Zoe and I have a competition to see who is the most weird. I thought it was Cynthia, I am she, but apparently no. Zoe says she's more. Oh dear, look at the state of this. So you're going to watch me nurse Gigi, are you, for the next couple of hours?
I can't remember where I'm up to now.
Yeah, Christina's brought her crochet but forgot where she's up to.
I know. I might have to go on your tablet and just remind myself.
You can get that tablet to work, you're a good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're in a bachelor suite and you don't have a room for it. No, I don't think you would. I've got a full bedroom full and it's overflowing full.
And some.
Yeah.
And some.
I had Kelly on ladders trying to squash things in places that it shouldn't have been squashed. You've got yarn under the bed. No, I haven't got it in. There's no yarn in my bedroom yet. Yeah, you did a good job, Kelly. I'm telling you. I can't go up a ladder, you see, 'cause I'm banned from a ladder because I'm very, very wobbly and I fall off. Yeah, I did the organising. I did the pointing.
Put it there, put it there, put it there.
And I did do some bagging, but I don't do the bags like Kelly likes them because she likes them all neat and straight.
Well, because otherwise it'll fall off, Jan.
Oh, I'm getting better at bagging. Oh, thanks.
It's just practice, isn't it, Kelly?
Yeah. Well, Susan said she got rid of clothes to make room for the yarn in the closet. Who needs clothes we can knit in the nude?
Jan likes clothes as well.
Oh, I love my clothes, yeah. Christina's just done a bit of ironing for me. I would have another extra room if I didn't have any clothes.
I'm just going to move this so you don't trip up over it.
What is felted crochet? I don't know. I know what felted knitting is, but I don't know what felted crochet is. I presume it's the same sort of thing as Hi, Kim. That's Blue Cherub. I don't know why. I come from an era where everything was wool. When I first started off knitting, it was all wool. There was no such thing as acrylic. There was no such thing as anything like that. So me, felting wool means I've made a horrible mistake and put it in the washing machine or put it in water that's too hot.
Well, that's what they do on purpose, isn't it?
So I can't do it on purpose. It's just...
It does seem sacrilege, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I've often thought of doing like felted slippers or
something. Because they boil it, don't they? Actually boil the wool, don't they?
But I mean, how do you gauge how much it's going to shrivel up?
Well, you don't, do you?
You know, if you make yourself some slippers.
Hope for the best.
Make yourself some slippers and think you've made them big enough and they'll only fit a 2-year-old. Yeah. You've done, you know. Yeah, I'm the same meaning, yeah. It just goes against the grain felting wool.
Yeah.
I really, really, really.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm the same with, you know, when they felt stuff and put it round soap. Have you seen that, where they felt wool and that and put it round soap?
What's that supposed to do?
Well, then you're supposed to be able to put your soap on your body without needing a flannel. You know, you rub the fluffy soap.
A fluffy soap?
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like a hairy soap?
Well, he's got this, like a felty soap, felt.
Oh.
But you make your own felt, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Oh, what did you buy, Christy? You felt the urge to job. Hi, Jill. What did you buy? Let us all know what you bought.
Oh, yeah, it's exciting.
Or you just felt the need, but you didn't do it.
Had the urge, but didn't succumb.
Hi, Lydia. Oh, dear. I often do that. I go on ice yarns or whatever, put piles of stuff in my basket, and then I think, no. Take it all out again. Yeah, that's the trouble, Kim. I have the urge to buy all the time, especially when they send you these emails that say, we've got a sale on, we've got this on, you know. And, oh, come on, be truthful. How many of us actually need more yarn? Yeah? Let's be honest about
None of us.
You got 200 grams from Quality Saving. Good on you. I wish I had a Quality Saving.
What colour was it, Enid?
Enid, what colour? Oh, the ombre cakes, yeah.
Oh.
You're still looking for them, are you? What kind of ombre cakes are you talking about, Kim?
They had some in B&M, didn't they? I bought some, that grey.
Yeah. Oh, you got yarn from Knit Picks? I was watching Grace, GB Maltese. She did a massive order from Knit Picks. But she had a voucher to spend that was from her daughter from Christmas, I think.
Oh, how lovely.
So she bought lots of different things, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the ones on ice. Yeah, the ombre cakes. I saw those. I was very, very tempted. Yeah.
Kelly and I bought some of the ombre cakes.
Yeah. I just haven't got any more. I've got to saturation point. It'll be going on the roof next.
No room.
Oh my God, fingering weight linen for the top. What size of hook are you using on that, Lydia? Yeah, Lolly's. I haven't seen the ombre cakes on Lolly's little wool shack, but I've got the others. I bought those that were 5 for £12.65.
65, yeah. We bought them together, didn't
Yeah. Yeah. Style craft candy swirl cake. Oh, that sounds interesting. I've never had to pay customs on my ice order. I've been very, very lucky. But I've heard of other people who've it's got stopped in customs. Oh, you're knitting it, Lydia, with a 3mm. Oh, gosh.
What's she making?
She's knitted something in fingering weight in cotton blend linen for a top.
Is that 4-ply fingering?
No, it's narrower than that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Lolly's real yarn shack, wool shack. It calls to me as well, Kim. Oh, yeah. You don't want to sag it, be an adventure. Yeah. I have knitted with linen, but it's a long, long time ago when I had a wool shop. And it wasn't very nice back then, but we're talking donkeys years ago. I mean, everything's changed and got much better these days, yeah. Yeah, knitting with the 3mm, you see, I'm sort of well endowed in the bosom department, so I bend all my needles because I knit with one needle under my arm. So I bend all my needles and they look like like a bow. They all go like that. Oh, hi, Jean. Are you all right? Oh, it's a V-neck as well. Has it got lots of pattern on it and all, Lydia? Is it lacy? I've got all shuddery now. 3mm needles and lace.
Gosh, it'll take forever, that, won't it?
I hope you don't want it for this summer. You ain't lost it. I've got news for you, Enid. I've put mine on. Oh, hiya, Ian. Here's Gigi for you, Ian. Oh, just a bit of lace at the hem, and otherwise it's plain. Oh, there's a chance then. Yeah. I'm sure you're going to knit your first sweater this year if you put your mind to it. Yeah. I bought a book which was by Amy Tangerine today. If you look on my other video, she's very inspiring, but not in a patronizing sort of way. You know, she's one of those like saying you should make time for crafting in your daytime. I thought I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
You have to ask me twice.
Yeah, my problem is trying to find time in my day for chores. Find plenty time for crafting, but not for chores. Yeah, this is the book by Amy Tangerine. It's called Craft a Life You Love. It was on, if you watch Marley Bird at all, she was on a live video with Marley Bird, yeah. Crochet Geometry book. No, I've not heard of that one, Ian. I presume it's something sort of granny squares, but not granny squares. You know, you probably knit shapes, do you? Oh, Kelly, you've crocheted your first cardigan for your mum's birthday. Oh, I hope she likes it. That's not our Kelly. That's another
Kelly. Oh, I was going to say. Our Kelly.
Ah, Kelly. Yeah, it sounds like that.
That singer. Our Kelly.
I'm swearing. What am I swearing at?
Not swearing.
What did I say? Oh, Kelly said it's weird hearing Kelly and it's not her.
Yeah.
I believe I can fly, Kelly, yeah. The Secret Yarnery. Yeah, I've got a few of her videos to watch yet. I haven't actually watched a few of them.
What's it called?
The
Secret Yarnery.
Secret Yarnery. She's Secret.
Secret, sorry.
You know, like the secret garden.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Who is the second voice I hear? It's Christina. She's trying to do some crocheting in the corner.
No, I've given up on the crocheting. I'm knitting. Kelly, I'm knitting the socks.
She knitting socks now. She's changed her mind. She gave up with the crochet.
Well, I can't remember.
She says, I'll look up the pattern on your tablet. And I said, good luck with that. Kelly knows what I mean, don't you, Kelly?
So, I brought some knitting, so I'm doing that.
Yeah, good show. And I'm not doing anything except
nursing the dog.
Nursing the dog. What's 10 years later? Oh dear. I still got on the tablet. Oh God, yeah. Kelly knows what my tablet's like.
Does it not work very well?
No. I've never posted on Instagram except about twice, I think. It just doesn't like Instagram at all. Just doesn't.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
And when you ask it anything, like, on Google,
yeah,
it gives you anything but what you've asked for. Yeah, you wanted to chuck it. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I know, because you think, you should know about this. And it's funny, isn't it? Even though we're not experts, you expect that machine to do what you think it's supposed to do, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, wow, you tried your first virus shawl, did you?
Oh, well done.
Oh, you'll make a load of them now because they're very, very catching, yes. Yeah. You knitted a cardigan 4-pound. Was that for you, Ian? You tied Karen or Sean? Yeah. If you're on Facebook, Karen and Sean are on there all the time. I don't know whether they'll be on here or not, but yeah, they both do very well. So, yeah. Because Karen's got a channel as well, Casualistic, I think, as well. So they're both around, yeah. Shan got sunburned. Well, she's very pale skinned, didn't she? I don't blame her. She's getting out and about now. Oh, you don't have a Facebook page, that's why. Right, Cheryl, when you finish doing your stuff around the house, can you nip round here? And there's still a lot to do yet. Yeah, Kim, but Shan's picking up her life again now, which is nice, isn't it? Now the boy's getting older, And yeah. You use Red Heart miserably. I like the boutique. A lot of people don't like that Red Heart boutique, but oh, poo. Gigi's just sort of You ought to be glad it's not a smelly vision. Oh, can I waft it away, Gigi?
I'll waft it over here.
What am I feeding him? He's actually on Caesar at the moment because he's so tiny. He just does half of a tin. Yeah, but whatever he's eating, it's giving him wind. I thought I'd lost him early today. I know the boutique is a bit of a monkey, isn't it? If you go wrong, you have to really tug at it.
Does it tangle up?
Yeah.
Is it hairy? I don't know.
It's a bit whiskery. It's not really hairy. Yeah. It just seems to felt together.
Yeah. Yeah, some do, don't they?
Yeah, it's one of those where it felts and it's. But yeah, you have to do it stitch by stitch. Unfortunately, you can't go like zip across the row like you can. You're going to try again, are you? Yeah. Right, okay. I don't know if it's a single ply, Kelly. It's just strange. It's not. I wouldn't call it fluffy. It's just Oh, the homespun. I had one ball of that. And yet I gave it to Sue and she crocheted it no problem. Yeah, that riot is the same.
Oh, riot. I've
Yeah.
knitted in that. It is a bit
It's,
fluffy, that.
yeah, it's a bugger to rip back, he says, yeah.
It is.
It's been sort of balling up for me, you know, on the sleeves. It's got these big bubbles, my Kinko Riot. It's a beautiful colours though, beautiful. It's the nearest thing that I know to Norro that's like half the price or whatever. But I get like big sort of slub things hanging off my arms when you know.
I know, and do you know, it doesn't seem to matter whether you pay a lot or a little. If it's going to do it, it's going to do it, doesn't it?
Mm. Yeah, the colours are amazing, Kim. They're absolutely lovely. I mean, I like the colours in Norro, but I hate the yarn. The yarn is, oh.
Is it Spanish now?
I don't think it's Spanish. No. I'm not sure what it is. Anybody here know what Norro is? Is it Japanese?
Oh, is it Japanese?
I have a feeling it's Japanese. Oh. Somebody's going to correct me, aren't they? If I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, life's too short for homespun. You're right there. I've not tried that Knit Picks dishes now. Yeah, I think it's Japanese as well, Lydia. Yeah.
Oh, right.
The one I was using was I was crocheting it up for a friend. It had bits of twig in it and all sorts. Looked like it got tangled up on the bushes on the way past. I was picking all these twigs out, bits of chunks of wood and all sorts. I think, what the hell is going on here?
Scratchy when you wear it.
Yeah, I was picking them out as I was going along.
Bits of twig in
and I think I complained to somebody on, ooh, you're going out for some drinkies. Your wedding anniversary tomorrow. Oh, that's nice.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Kim. Good night, love. Yeah, no, I complained to somebody on Ravelry about my Norro having bits of twig and all sorts in. And somebody said, oh, it's part of the charm and the character of the wool. I said, no, thank you.
It'd be a bit scratchy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I had to pick it. Oh, you found a garment tutorial, crochet with Alex. Oh, I've not heard of that. I'll have to write that down, Ian. I like looking at different ones.
What's it called?
Crochet with Alex. Not your Alex.
Not my Alex. Yeah, my son's Alex.
Someone's called Alex, but he's not doing crochet.
But he's not a crocheter. Let me write it down for you.
I've lost a pencil.
Where?
I've just got that little bit of paper on there.
Crochet. Oh no.
Crochet with Alex. Oh, you're staying in for drinkies? Oh. Yeah, well, don't do any crocheting, otherwise you'll be crocheting some weirdy amigurumis. No, I've not tried that Knit Picks cotton for dishcloth. Yeah. I just tend to make my dishcloths with like any leftover bits of cotton I have left over. I don't buy anything. Yasuku Norro Company is in Japan.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah. Hi, Janet. I thought it was Japanese.
I didn't know. I don't know. I thought it was Spanish.
I don't know. Beautiful colours though. That Norro silk garden and stuff like that. They're absolutely fantastic. But they're fantastic prices, yeah.
Is it?
Oh.
I suppose it's got a long way to come, hasn't it?
The channel's called something else, but Grace found it when she searched for crochet with Alex. Of course we're going to be good eating while you go and visit the ladies' room. I presume that's where you're going. She's excusing herself.
We'll let you off.
Yeah, I'll try and find it then, Ian. But if Grace found it, if I don't find it, I'll ask Grace where she found it and see if she can send me a proper link. I love finding channels like by accident or whatever, and you think, oh, I really like this channel. Why didn't I find it before?
Yeah.
But it's always because you're, you're searching for something completely different, aren't you? And then this thing pops up. I mean, I was searching for those festival tops I was going to make because.
You finished that one, didn't you? That festival top?
Yeah, but I had loads more, but I found the better ones were on YouTube because they explained it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to that many channels. I mean, I have to pick and choose what I watch now, otherwise I'd be here all day and doing nothing except watching. Yeah, I mean, I love to watch them on my TV actually because it's a massive, screen and you can watch it better. But it tends to. Oh, got to yawn. My TV hops around from one channel to another. 1 minute I'm watching
on its own.
Yeah, 1 minute I'm watching Kendra, and then the next one is you think, oh, it'll be another one of Kendra's, but no, my TV decides that it's going to be crochet with somebody else or macrame with somebody else, and I'm thinking, oh. Hi, nerdy Stitcher. Yeah, I do the same, Ian, but how do you stop it from zipping about from one person to another? Even people you're not subscribed to, it just goes on. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, macrame, yeah. Oh, it's not macrame to me, it's macrame. I did it one time. I did actually make a plant holder once upon a time.
They were very fashionable, weren't they, the plant holders?
Yeah.
Hanging from the ceiling. It was usually a spider plant, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a spider plant hanging in the bathroom for years. Yeah. Oh, I have to turn off autoplay. Can I do that on the telly? I'm not very technical, you know that, Ian. I have to ask Zoe everything. Have you got no idea, Ian? I've got no idea either. I'm the least technical person on this. Oh, you can't do it either on your TV. Somebody said you've got to be like subscribed to them or something. And I thought, well, I'm subscribed to, but I get other people that I'm not subscribed to. Sometimes I like these people popping up that I'm not subscribed to, but other times I don't really want them. Yeah, I managed to figure out autoplay on my YouTube on my PC, but I haven't found out how to turn off the autoplay on my TV. My TV plays me anything. I mean, I can be watching Little Houses, is it called, or something. I'm looking at crochet and watching crochet, and all of a sudden it goes to Little Houses. I'm thinking, yes, they're very interesting, but I really don't want to live in one.
That's not what I wanted to watch.
That's not what I want to watch. I start off watching, Random Randy because I think, oh, I must have about 6 I've missed. So I start off and it plays 1, and then sometimes it plays 2, and then it goes onto somebody completely different. And you're thinking, no, I want to watch Random Randy because I'm like 6 behind, You got a Fire Stick for Christmas? I haven't plugged it in yet. I had a Fire Stick. I don't know where it is now. Because you are swearing knitting crochet with a Gilmore girl cleaning your house. That is swearing. Bye anyway. Bye, Cheryl. Blackpool. Oh, it's like a tatty Las Vegas, I suppose you would call it. The epitome of bad taste.
On a very small scale as well.
Yeah, very small scale of Las Vegas, the worst bits of Las Vegas. Very tatty. It's all kiss me quick hats and hot dogs, and the smell of donuts reeks through the air, doesn't it? Fish and chips and donuts.
And lots of drunken people.
Yeah, drunken people wearing kiss me quick hats. And if you don't like bingo or whatever it is, don't go, because that's what you see every other shop is bingo.
Yeah.
Oh, cockles and mussels, yeah. You're lucky if you see them these days, Kelly. You can get a stick of Blackpool Rock. It's got Blackpool written all the way through. Hello, the angel tears. It sounds like the description, yeah. Yeah, stag and hen parties. And if you like drag shows, there's lots of drag artists, yeah. That's where a lot of the stag and hen parties go to. There's lots and lots of, drag artists over there. Yeah, Sticks of Rock, it's got Blackpool written all the way through the middle. I always tease Zoe when she's going, abroad and going to America. I say, bring me back a stick of rock with Las Vegas written all the way through it. She goes, they don't have it.
But they are doing sticks of rock in abroad now.
Oh,
I mean, it was a real English thing, wasn't it?
yeah.
But they are doing not big fat sticks of rock. But
Yeah, just little ones. Yeah. Oh, I went to Landudno once, and it was it called Ziegler? Was it Ziegler? What they call? Really old-fashioned singing duo. They must have been about 90. Oh, I know it was Ziegler and something. Webster Booth or something. Anne Ziegler and Webster Booth or something. Does anybody remember? Anybody's grandma remember them? And they were on the bottom of the pier in Landudno. And all the old dears were sitting there in the deck chairs, all loving it. But all I remember about Landudno was we went up to the top on the
Great Orme.
On the Great Orme, we went up and we decided that we would stay up there because they shut down for lunch. And we said, "Oh, it's okay. We'll miss the last tram, or we'll go back down on the next tram. We'll just go in this cafe and have something to eat." But the cafe shut down as well.
So you were stranded.
So we were up there with nothing to eat, nothing to drink, and we finished up reading the tombstones on the top.
Something to do.
And I can remember we got to the top of the Great Orme, and somebody said, "Hi, Janet, what are you doing up here?" And my ex-husband said, "Do you know everybody?" Oh, I love mystery. Yeah, we used to have a rock called Peggy's Leg, and that was like an aniseedy thing, and that turned your tongue black, yeah. Yeah, Blackpool Tower, ballroom dancing, done all that, donkey rides. And there used to be a zoo in Blackpool Tower many, many moons ago, which was absolutely terrible. Even I remember that as a kid, thinking how sad these poor little animals were all caged up like that. But I had fun one day because a monkey weed on my auntie. He stuck his willy through the bars and weed on my auntie.
Oh no! That's what it thought of that.
Yeah.
Marking its territory. Maybe it fancied her.
I thought, if you're going to laugh at me, then I'm going to have my last laugh.
Yeah,
oh, they were poor, sad little monkeys, and they had this terribly sad lion there, it's only in a titchy little cage. And
yeah, they were very small.
Oh, and I remember thinking, it's so cruel. I was a kid and I didn't realise at the time what I know now.
Well, and nobody did in those days.
No.
People just thought, that's how it is, and that's how it is.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was very sad. I mean, I like safari parks where things have to come roam around. And,
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, and they must be terribly depressed, isn't they, sitting in a little cage? I mean, I like these safari parks where they actually manage to breed some of the endangered species, and then they can manage to get them back into the wild again, some of the offspring, can't they?
Yeah.
I remember watching, there was one place that was so successful in breeding lions or something, or tigers, whatever it was, that they were solely responsible for like reintroducing them into the wild again. But then you get some lunatics shooting them, don't you?
Oh, it's awful. I didn't realise that these rich people.
Yeah, they pay and go out shooting.
It's like $10,000 or whatever they pay. You're thinking, until it came into the news, I didn't even know anything like that existed. Oh,
Knowles the Safari Park, yeah. My dad took my son there one time, and a pair of monkeys were being naughty on the bonnet of the car. And my mum was going, "Get him off, Chad, get him off." And my dad said, "What do you want me to do?" He said, "I'm not opening the window and shooing him off." He said, so she's going, "Jiggle the car, jiggle the car." And my dad said, "I think I was helping him, this monkey."
He was enjoying it, was he?
Trump's sons are into that big game hunting. I hope somebody turns the gun on them. I really do not like hunting. No. No, I don't. Even when in Scotland, when they have these big important houses, don't they? They have this grouse shooting and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like it at all. I know that some animals have to be culled, but I would rather it was done humanely by people who were trained rather than some amateur that could wing it, and no, the poor thing could be running around wounded for days. Yeah.
And pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think it's horrible that when they put their foot on. Oh, yeah. I can't bear to see that advert. Have you seen it with the elephants when they're taking the tusks off them? Yeah, and killing them.
Well, years ago, I didn't know they actually killed the elephant.
No, I just thought they took the tusks off them. Yeah, like detusked them or something. Yeah,
that's what I thought happened.
Yeah,
because like in the 50s and 60s, people had carved ivory.
Yeah, carved ivory. I didn't even associate when I was a child. I didn't associate ivory. It came from an elephant. No, I mean I was so dumb. Yeah, but well, all the drunks are enforcing the pub across the road.
I can hear them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shutting that door in a bit.
Do you want me to make you a drink?
Oh yeah, it'd be nice.
Do you want a cold drink? Or do you want a hot drink?
I think there's some orange juice in the fridge in a bottle in the door. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I do it in that pint pot?
Yeah. Yeah, the elephant foot umbrella stand. I mean, I never eat it. Oh, Kelly wants a black coffee. I never realised, Enid, that they were actually real elephants that were used in those umbrella stands. I just thought they were just, you know. You want a black coffee as well, dear? Right, okay. No.
This one?
Yeah. No. There's another one in there, fresh orange.
Yeah, that's not. Oh, fresh orange.
Yeah, there's another one, a smaller. Oh, here's Zoe. Wavy, wavy. Wavy, wavy. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah, I don't like things in a cage now. No, next to the smoothie, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're back from Southampton. I thought that's where you were. No. Just as is. What did you get your son? Did you get him anything nice? Do you know she never came? She only came back with one ball of wool, and that was one that Cynthia gave to her. She's a poor, poor shopper. Hi, Melrose. Yeah, I know I know you're a bad yarn addict, Zoe, but you let the side down. You didn't buy anything. All you got was one skein of yarn. That was because Cynthia gave it to you.
It's only half a pot, this, you know.
Oh, it's okay.
Got enough?
Yeah. Zoe's just come on now.
Hello, Zoe.
Christina's here. Did you go on the casino? I don't think she did. Oh, Zoe's saying hi, Christina. Zoe, while you're here, technical. Why can Christina not see any of the writing on her? What are you on?
iPad.
On her iPad. You know, she can see the pictures of us talking, but she can't see any of the comments at the side. Yeah.
And I can't make any comments.
And she can't make any comments. So, what's your theory? You're the only one that's got any
idea.
A good question. I don't have an iPad. Oh, that's good of you. No. Well, go out and buy one, Chris. Then you can answer our quick question. Yeah, anybody else in the room got an iPad that can answer Christina's question. I know I can't see them when I go on my... Oh, you're going out and buying one, right?
Why now?
Yeah. He's got an iPhone. I don't think that's quite the same as an iPad, is it? I can't see the writing when I'm on my tablet, but then I can't see anything on my tablet. Lydia says, first you don't have enough yarn, and now you don't have an iPad. You're in so much trouble, Zoe, tonight. Yeah. Yeah, you're really let the side down, Zoe, this time. Coming back from the US of A.
Without any
well, one skein.
Is that all you got?
That somebody gave her. Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Is it getting noisy? What iPad is it, Jean says?
I don't know.
No. You didn't drink anything and you didn't gamble. What you like? Yeah, you're useless, Zoe. Never, not sending you there again.
I can't lock that door.
Nobody can.
Oh, only you.
Only me.
I'm just closing it anyway.
Yeah. We were just talking about weird, actually. There's a book here that is like dedicated to you and I.
We're just going to nip to the toilet.
Yeah, it's called Craft a Life You Love. And there's a section inside it here that says, embrace your weirdness or something. Yeah, okay. And I thought, that's me and Zoe. Embrace my weirdness. I don't know where it is now. I can't find it. Yes. You are weird and quirky. Is that on? She hasn't got the screen with her. It's at home. Yeah. She'll have to bring it with her next time. No, I'm not into gambling. It's just never appealed to me. I don't know. She's not got it with her, so. Gigi is licking my elbow. Oh, weird sensation. No, I go on the lottery, but apart from that, you're watching me in stereo, aren't you? The lucky one. Woo. Christina isn't signed in at the moment. She's not brought her iPad with her. She's just come to visit me, and she's just here while we do this live video. You have a bar that says live chat, and you tap it and it pops up. Oh.
Somebody got some answers?
Yeah, she said she's got a bar that says live chat. She taps it and it pops up. Stepdad won $1,000. I thought you were going to say put it all back in again in a slot machine.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. On the iPhone, it says top chat.
Well, like Kelly's the other night, it came through as an email. So I tapped on the email and then she came up and she was talking.
Yeah.
But underneath, it didn't say, because all my comments are underneath. So there was nothing to tap underneath to say comment. But I came across her again today, Kelly, which it was yesterday.
Yeah, you watched it back, not the live one.
Yeah, and I could comment today. It said, it said add a public comment, it said.
Yeah, but you couldn't.
But I couldn't yesterday when it was live.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she hasn't got that at the bottom of hers. It says at the bottom of the chat, your icon should show. Said the iPhone might be similar as it's also made by Apple.
Yeah. So where's the bar?
She said at the bottom of the chat, the icon should show. Don't know. Perhaps she means like at the bottom of here somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't do this on my tablet. I couldn't do this. I might be able to do it, but I wouldn't be able to read what you've written because I don't get any comments at all.
Yeah. No, well, no, I couldn't see what people were writing either.
Yeah. Yours is at the bottom of the chat as well. Mine's at the side. Mine's on the right-hand side because I'm on a big PC. So mine Twitter's down. It should say chat as your name. You can hide chat on here. Oh.
You can what?
Enid says she can hide chat on here.
Hide it?
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could hide it. You don't have to have it on.
I didn't want to hide it. I wanted to have it on and I couldn't find it.
Christina can hide it without being able to see it.
Knowing how to do it.
There must be an answer to this, you know.
There must be.
Go into the video and it has the bar across the bottom. Are you seeing the what? See chats? What's that? Chats. She can't see anything on the, you know, like
it's just blank.
The column. She can't see. You're going to have to, Birdie. Shouldn't swear. That was a short visit, Zoe.
She's going.
She's going already. Yeah, well, my if I'm watching anything like this on my tablet, I can't see any comments either. But my tablet doesn't like me; it hates me.
Right. Well, I'm going to go.
Yes.
And I'll go home and I'll see if I can join in.
Yeah, Christina's going to go and see if she can join in, but she can't ask you anything because she can't say anything. Yeah. So that should be great, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but I can watch.
You can watch it.
Bye, everyone.
Right, I just go and shut the door because I don't like being on my own when my door is not locked.
No, I closed the kitchen window, Jan.
Yeah, she says, drive safe in the dark, Christina.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Who said that? Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Oh. Night, everyone.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, people. Oh, just give me a moment. Oh, when I can get myself going. Oh, what else would I could put the dog down? Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to put my dog down. I've got to put the... He's very nice in his jumper. Yeah. Oh, here I am. I'm back again. Woohoo. What? What do you want? How would you put a dog down that wants to hang on to your jumper? Come on. Come on, puppet. He's looking at me, giving me dirty looks now. Come here then. Come here. Come here. Gigi. Come here. Come here. Come here there. Oh, come on, sweetheart. He's back. I was trying to put him down while I locked the door after Christina had left, and he was just swinging on my sweater with his claws. You put the bell alert on for next time. I can't do that. The alert thing. Neither can Kelly. We can't work out why. Somebody sent me a link, to try and sort out this encoding thing. And just trying to remember where it was now. Yeah, I know what you mean. This one's part Klingon. Gigi is a part of my body, I think, when he stays with me. I'm sure he doesn't do it at home. He just knows that I'm a mug. Yeah, it's the same with me. I can't set up the events. I can set up the event, but then I can't join it, which is a bit daft as I set the event up, yeah. I think I do make a big warm cushion. His daddy says he doesn't sit on me like that. I said, well, you've got something missing like across the front of your chest because he's real skinny. So I said, you've not got the requirements like I do. He lies across two cushions. Don't you, Papa? Hmm? Yeah. He loves being rocked. So when you can't hear him snoring. His eyes are wide open, yet he's snoring. Yeah, he's not my fur baby. He hates me to put him down. He sits like this all day long if I'd let him. When I try to put him down, he hangs like that onto my crochet and he just hangs. Don't you? Yeah, he'd spend all day, apart from, bathroom breaks, he'd spend all day cuddled up. The only time he wants to move is when you say it's dinner time or something like that. And yeah, his parents have gone to a wedding, so I get the joy of having Gigi. But I love my little man, don't I? Hmm? Yes. Yeah, it is his second home. He doesn't get nursed at home as well. He sits on the knees, and I often think about getting another pet, but I can't walk anything. And I don't think Gigi's good with cats, so, a cat would be the more sensible option type of thing. But, yeah, I'd love another dog, but I just can't walk it, so it's no good. It's cruel to have an animal when you can't look after them properly. We've gone through the gamut of everything, from mice, rats, gerbils, hamsters, rabbits. I don't fancy anything. Oh, I think they look weird, those ball cats. They're sweet, but yeah. Yeah, Gigi's good company when I have him here, yeah. It's just when he's not here. Yeah, you can't cuddle a goldfish, you're right there. And you can't cuddle a budgie, really. Although Karen tries, doesn't she, very hard with her bird. Birds are noisy anyway. When my son first got married, his wife had two parakeets or something. Oh, they were the noisiest thing. Mm. You're allergic to fluff, I see. My son, believe it or not, is allergic to dogs. But he won't let it get him down. He loves dogs. So he just puts up with it, if you know what I mean. He takes his antihistamines and everything. And he just loves dogs so much. He said that I can imagine he can't go out in the cold rain, snow, anything like that. There must be house cats, surely. He'd get so cold, wouldn't he, without any fur? Yeah. Look at this little man's going to sleep now. It's his bedtime now, 10 o'clock. Should have seen his face when I put him down. He was absolutely put out. Yes, I don't do any crocheting when Gigi's around, no. I think he looks like a little fox, yeah. How do you think I feel, Kelly, when he starts sleeping on me all day long? I fell asleep with him, not this afternoon, yesterday. We were watching something on the TV and he went to sleep, so I reclined my recliner back a bit just so that he'd, be more comfortable, and we both fell asleep. And the program I was supposed to be watching was just going off. So we must have had nearly an hour, yeah. Still, who needs crochet when you have a doggy to look after? Yeah, I won't get any crocheting done this weekend, but oh, I definitely can't put him down, Katrina. He just won't let me. Once he's had enough, he'll get down on his. Oh, hi, April. Yeah. Oh, you're all right. You're only an hour late. Yeah, I love cats. But I don't think I'd fancy a kitten, though. I think I'd like a cat that's been trained. Can't do with all the puddles and the piddles everywhere. Oh, sorry, Gigi. Yeah, I've had two cats since I've been married, but we lived on a main road when I was a child, so we must have had at least 6 cats, yeah, because they all used to get knocked down and run over. Yeah. Gigi could do with that little cosy fleece hut. Has anybody seen those jeans that are like a waistband and then they've got strips all the way down them? And people are buying them. I'm thinking, how stupid is that? You're just like walking about in your underwear, aren't you? They're about £120. Cat. There used to be a cat next door to us years and years ago, and oh hi, who knows? And they used to take him walk on a harness. Yeah, they used to walk him in the woodland like he was a dog. Yeah, every day they went out with him. He loved it. Then we had another young man who used to walk a ferret on a lead. He used to take that down the road and walk it through the woodland. It's good if we didn't let go of it, isn't it? Oh, you're going to come back later, are you, Enid? Right, okay, have fun whenever you're going. Oh, you like my neighbourhood? It's nice and quiet, isn't it? Except for the people talking. How dare they talk on my video? Yeah, it's a really quiet area. When I first moved here, I moved from living above a shop, and my bedroom was on the front next to a bus stop. And it was really, really, well, you do the swear word, you do some pleading, yeah. And when I moved here, it was too quiet. I couldn't sleep. Yeah, couldn't sleep at all. Kelly was saying that the other day. Oh, excuse me. About living on the main road, and she wouldn't be able to sleep if she lived anywhere quiet. Yeah, a turtle in his pocket. We used to have a tortoise. We called it Houdini because it was always escaping. And everybody kept bringing him back because everybody knew it. And the vet said, don't paint on his shell because that's cruel, you know. So we just put a little dot on him at the back, you know, just a little coloured dot of paint. So everybody knew who he was, Houdini. And one time nobody brought him back, so don't know where he went. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Gigi, yes, he's asleep actually, I think now. He's finally gone to sleep. I do love cats. I'm sorely, sorely tempted, you know, to go to an animal shelter and get a cat, or two cats actually. I think I would like to get two cats so one will be company for the other one. I've always had two cats at times. You know, yeah, yeah. I've only seen Kelly's cat on there. I love watching Kendra, as she called Happenstance Place. Her cat will not leave her alone. Every video she does, this cat's tail goes flying past her and it winds its way around her. And every time she sits down trying to do something, the cat jumps up. It's a really nosy cat. I'm just trying to think what he's called. It's got a strange name. Yeah. Nerval or something? Or am I thinking of Randy's cat? Could be Randy's cat that's called Nerval. Does he like give it and crochet though? Hi, Christina. Do you want a doggy? Do you want to nurse a doggy? Hey, bad baby, bad doggy. He's not even my dog, but everybody thinks he is. He's not my doggy. They took Polo out for an hour walk. This little one walks miles and miles. Yeah. My cat used to like playing with knitting needles. How old is Gigi? I think he's 5 or 6. I think I'm not too sure. Yeah. Yeah, my cat used to try and bite the end of my knitting needle when I was knitting. You know, it was waggling about. He used to think it was something to play with. Gigi doesn't bother. He doesn't steal my wool or anything. Yeah, he's puffing and panting. I think he's a bit hot. No, one of my cats used to run off with the wool. I've got Gigi overnight. Yes, I do. His parents have gone to a wedding, so I've got him. Yeah, so they don't have to worry about him because he would have been on his own all day and all night because they're not coming back tonight. Yeah. So he's come to his Auntie Jan. Oh yeah, I love having him. He's company, good company. Sometimes I have my son's dog Poppy. she's a lot bigger. I couldn't nurse her. Although she tries hard to get on my knee. She's a Rottweiler crossed with a... Oh, I don't know what she's crossed with. I think a bit of an Alsatian, but I'm not too sure what she's crossed with. But she's a lovely dog, Poppy. You might have seen her on one of my videos. I did show her when she was here. Because we don't believe in putting animals in kennels, unless we really have to. Because they get a little bit traumatized. My son's dogs were all right when he had the two of them. Because one used to look after the other one. But when the older one died, the younger one was a bit bereft. So they didn't want to put her in a kennel on her own in kennels. Although it's a good kennels that they go to. It's just with her being a single dog now instead of being a duo. She did fret and she did wonder what was happening, Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't let Gigi go in a kennel. No way. He's too spoiled and too sort of pampered and petted. He'd wonder what on earth was happening if they put him in a little cage on his own. He just wouldn't, no, he wouldn't survive. He wouldn't cope. He's very funny over his eating and everything, No, I would never let them put Gigi in it. Before I used to have him, he used to go to friends of theirs who had a little, they end up coming home with all sorts, don't they? I know my son's dog one time come home with something or other. But my Buster caught kennel cough and he never went in a kennel. Well, he did, because he was a rescue dog, but I mean, they put him in a kennel once when my son got married because I couldn't have him because I was at the wedding, obviously. And he finished up on doggy tranquilizers. They had to take him to the vet because all his fur fell out. He was so stressed. He thought that they'd put him back in the kennels, because they didn't want him. And the vet said he was traumatized. So after that, no way would we put him in the kennels. No way. He never went in kennels again. Yeah, I used to always look after him when they went on holiday. I said, no, we're not having it happening again. He thought he'd been abandoned, the poor little sausage, yeah. I mean, we don't know what happened to him because he was a rescue dog, so we don't know what happened to him in his former life. We know he'd been starved and we knew he'd been beaten. But he was the gentlest natured dog. He was lovely. He didn't like men very much. Except my son. He loved my son. But he didn't like men very much. I'm not drinking my chocolate milk at the moment. No, I'm drinking orange juice. Yeah, I think that's what happens, Ian. I think they're just being. I think they're being given up. I haven't found a good picture of Buster yet to have him painted. Sky's picture is now up on the wall in my son's house. Yeah, she does a really good painting. Absolutely, she's really caught the likeness of Sky. But I lost the the little what do they call external drives. When my computer was crashing, I took all my photographs and patterns and everything off my PC and put them onto a separate hard drive. And then I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was. And when my internet went off and the guy had to come and he moved some stuff and it was down the back of, it must have been knocked over and I didn't notice. So I need to, now I've found it, I've lost it again, if you know what I mean. I'm hopeless, honestly. I'm really hopeless. That I just, I put things down. I'm terrible with hospital letters and stuff like that. I put them in places, safe places, and can't find them. And Then I find them when it's either too late or. So when I found this, it wasn't convenient that day to plug it in to find the picture of Buster. And now I don't know where I put it. Yeah, I don't know how people can do things. I don't like it when people put videos on Facebook. I know they're trying to illustrate or find the person who's doing all this kind of punishment, but I just cannot watch it when I see anybody ill-treated an animal and it shows it on Facebook. I don't want to know. I know it goes on, but I don't want to see it. It's just not what I want to see. Yeah. So I hope you're all knitting and crocheting out there, because I'm not. I'm nursing a dog. He's my sweetie pie. Oh, you've done 2 rows. I haven't done any rows today. Oh, chicken pot holders. You're crocheting a short jacket. That's not like you to have a short jacket. Oh, the trolls are out early tonight, aren't they? Huh? They're usually out a bit later than this, aren't they? They must have nothing to do today. It must be a boring day on TV or something. I was just going to say, I know you wouldn't wear a short jacket. No. I don't wear a short jacket because I'm too fat. What am I working on? I'm working on that pink that doesn't seem to be growing. Oh, a granddaughter. Yeah, the trolls have wakened up. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to block them when the weather's bad. You know, the shawls, because I need to put them like outside to stretch them all out. Hello, whoever. Paula. Yeah, I can't get them dry in the house at all, yeah. 7 shawls in 3 weeks, that's some going, isn't it? I don't like to have to rush too much, if you know what I mean. Cuddly. There's a lot of it to cuddle. I used to knit a lot until I had shoulder and back neck problems, but so I really Gigi's panting. But now I knit very slowly now. I do like knitting. Yeah. Very, very hot in Texas. I would imagine it is. I've got a friend. Yeah, Gigi would say. I'm cuddling her. I've got a friend in Texas, and she keeps telling me how hot it is, and I keep thinking, yeah, right, okay, when it's pouring down outside, you know. That's right, just rub it in that you've got hot sunshine. As Kelly will remind you, this is just like maybe 2 or 3 days of summer we're going to get. And this is probably it, you know. We've had 2 days. Don't have to push our luck, do we, Kelly? If we got a week of it, we would think, my goodness, we can't cope. It's too hot. Yeah. Yeah, he is a dog. I wouldn't want to keep him though, really. Not because I don't want him, but I couldn't walk him. And also I don't want his vet bills. A lot of things happen to his little tiny little legs. And Well, yeah, we'll probably have snow next week. It's lovely today, but yeah, unfortunately, Gigi's tiny, tiny little legs, they will not break easily, but he sprains them or does things to them. He's got legs that are about an inch across. He's a teeny little thing. Yeah. Oh, you thought you'd finished? You hadn't. Yes, I do live at the top of a hill. It slopes down all the way around me. So if ever we flood, then the rest of the world is in trouble. I can't take pics on my Instagram, Jean. You're just rubbing it in now, aren't you? My Instagram hates me. Yeah. You're a very slow knitter. I am these days. I'm not a quick knitter anymore. I used to be a very quick knitter, but not anymore. My shoulders seize up and my neck goes, yeah. Yeah, you do follow me. We call it a village. It isn't technically a village now. It's actually got a town status. But when I moved here 50 years ago, it was much, much smaller. And it's always been called Prestwich Village. And it's still called Prestwich Village, even though it's a town. So you work that out. The locals still say we're going up the village, yeah. Even though I'm on the hill, I've still got to go up the village. I have to go down a hill and then up another hill. I used to knit really fast, Ian, because that's the way I used to knit. One needle under my arm. It's much, much quicker than knitting free. But it's all to do with my shoulder and my neck problems that stop me doing it now. You say you're going to the village as well, do you, Kelly? Yeah. You can't knit. There's time for you yet. Or maybe you never want to knit. Who knows? I think everybody does what they like to do. I mean, some people try knitting and can't stand it because it's so slow compared with crochet. And yet other people are like Kelly and I, we're bistitchual. I would knit a lot more because I do like the look of knitting for certain things. Socks, for example. I wouldn't want to crochet socks. I only ever wear knitted socks. And like baby things, I like a lot of baby things doing knitting. Oh, that's good. If you watch Grace, GB Maltese, she's been making twiddle muffs for an old people's home, I think. Oh, gosh, all these things have just come popping up. Huh? I learned to knit before I learned to crochet. Yeah, I was knitting from about the age of 5 or 6, actually. Not very well, but I was knitting. I knitted a pair of mittens while I was still in the little junior school, yeah. I taught myself to crochet. About 13 I was when I taught myself to crochet. Sorry, my arms are going a bit dead here. He's panting away here. He's made his first live debut, I think. Oh no, I think it's his second live debut. Yeah, I wasn't taught knitting at primary school because I could already do it, but we did do knitting at primary school, yeah. There was some horrible cotton that had been pulled back so many times. It was grey. And we had little tiny, like children's knitting needles, which I hated. Yeah, that's what Grace is doing, Jean. She's made a couple, I think, now and gifted them. Each time she makes one, she makes some improvements with it, puts more crinkly bits in it and bells on it and buttons on it and things, for people to twiddle. Gigi's made another whiffy. Hi, Lisa. No, you haven't missed me. Yeah. Yeah, Marisa, I know some people's knit is so tight. When I used to have the shop, people would come in and they'd say, "Can you help me with this little bit of pattern? I don't understand what it means." And I couldn't get my needle in because their knitting was so tight. And I used to say to them, "Well, if I do the row and show you how to do it, you're going to have a big slack row, across the middle of your knitting. You're going to have to take my row back again and do it yourself." Yeah. Yeah, some people knit so tight that they can't. I don't know how they get the needle in. I mean, I'm not a really slack knitter, but I think mine's just about average, really. Yeah, my mum sort of taught me how to knit when I was little. I was one of those kids that caught everything going. I went to school at the age of 4. And from then on in, I don't think I went to school properly for about another year and a half because every time I went back in for a day, I'd come back out with chicken pox or something, Whatever was going in the school, I caught it. I think my immune system must have been really down. So I think my mum taught me how to knit just to keep me occupied because in those days, if you had mumps and measles and God knows what, they didn't let you mix with anybody. You were like isolated. That's the one thing I can't do, Diane. Knit blankets. You wouldn't change your life. No, I wouldn't change my life. Unless a millionaire came past, of course, and showered me with money. Then, then I might change my life. But no, apart from that, I wouldn't change my life. I'm quite happy with my life. I think if you can, it took me a while, to be content. I think it's not something that you have really, particularly when you're younger, because you're always wanting this, wanting that, wanting the other. But yet, when you get to my age, you kind of accept what you've not got and just not be, but not one. I think you get very miserable if you're one of those kind of people who wants what everybody else has, wants this, wants that. If you're not content with your life and what you've got, however little or however much it is, then I don't think, you can really be happy. I would say, apart from like bereavements and things that happen, that I am happy most of the time, yeah. Yeah, I opened some yarn from Purple Linda today. Cotton on it was, which is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. It washes like a dream. It's James C. Brett cotton on. And then I thought I'd got two different colours for ready to choose from. But even though they were different brands, the colours are almost identical. Yeah, Christina, I think people who are miserable, they're just jealous. I mean, jealousy doesn't get you anywhere. It's no good being jealous of people who have lots of more money than you will ever have. So there's no point in being jealous. I mean, I'm all for striving to better yourself, and I'm all in favour of that. If I was younger, I would be more concentrated on doing my shop, my Etsy shop, and that I would be a lot more, crocheting more, trying to sell more, trying to do more. But no, I'll never make a fortune. I never will, and I didn't expect to when I started it. Yeah. I had everything between the ages of 3 and 5. I had everything: mumps, measles, chicken pox, whooping cough, scarlet fever, scarlatina, you name it, I had it. My son had everything except the mumps. With him being a little boy, I put him in with everybody that had mumps. Yeah, we used to have mumps parties, but he never caught mumps. So I don't know whether he got his immunity from me because I had the mumps really bad when I was little. Really, really badly. So maybe when I was carrying him, I passed on my immunity to him. I don't know. And my ex had never had mumps. Because he used to say, I'll have to go and sleep in a hotel or something. My son gets mumps. He said, I don't want them because it's dangerous in older life with guys. Yeah, if you get chickenpox when you're older, I think if you get any of the diseases like measles and that when you're older. Yeah, we used to do that sort of, have parties, measles parties, chickenpox parties, yeah. But mumps parties, Arian never caught mumps, never caught them. Put him with everybody that had mumps, pushed him in with them and no mumps. Yeah, I like to challenge myself, but not obviously physically, because I can't do it physically. But I like to challenge myself mentally, because I know that you can't stave off Alzheimer's or whatever. But I do believe that if you keep your brain happy and your brain stimulated, that you can try your best to stave it off. I'm not saying it works, but at least you try, that you don't get dementia or Alzheimer's. But I'm afraid it's a disease, isn't it, that just has a mind of its own, yeah. Right, Cheryl, what are we having for dinner? Yeah, I've had an injection against shingles. I didn't know they did them. Yeah. Yeah, Brittany, I've had everything under the sun. But I have, I've had flu jabs right from, because I think I've told you before, I have a CPAP machine because I have breathing problems at night. And I have to have flu injections. I've been having them since I was about 50 something. And touching wood, I very, very seldom have a cold. Yeah. Oh, yeah, aluminium. My dad used to say that. It's the aluminium. This is what it is, Yeah, the thing about non-stick pans, he wouldn't have them in the house. He used to say, all that coating comes off in your food, and you're eating it. Yeah, he used to hate aluminium pans. I don't know what he thought we were supposed to have them at. Yeah, I probably can still get shingles, but hopefully maybe they won't be as bad. Yeah, I believe my dad was right in, all the aluminium. But most pans are made out of something, aren't they? Stainless steel or something. I've got my drink, thanks, Katrina. Thanks for offering, but I'm sure one or two others in the community would want one. I'm drinking fresh orange, which is not very good if you're diabetic, but we have to be naughty at some stage in our lives. Oh, you want a margarita? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I hope I don't get shingles. I actually think I had chickenpox twice. Now, Sue, I thought, this is strange. She's not answered me back. Because normally, whenever I'm doing a big order for like Hobium or somebody, I say to her, do you want anything? Because if she just wants a few balls or something, she'll have it on my order and then we just divide up postage and things like that. And she not answered me, and I thought, this is strange. And then it suddenly popped into my head today. I thought, I'm sure she told me she was going to Scotland for a week. I bet she's thinking, what's this twit keep sending me text messages for? Because I think she's away at the minute, yeah. Yeah, my uncle got mumps when he was in the army, would you believe? And they never had any babies. But yeah, I think Sue's fine. She's working herself silly, of course, as usual. But I'm sure she said she was going to Scotland. Because it's strange that she doesn't ring me or she doesn't answer one of my messages. But when she gets up in them there islands in Scotland, you know, she can't get any signal. I remember one time I got a strange little phone call from her, and she was standing on a high rock in the middle of the beach. That was the only place she could get a signal. So, not heard of that, Tom's, yeah. Oh, yes, she does. I mean, she's just working such a lot, and then she's got her grandma duties. I got spoilt, you see. I got used to her not working for a while, yeah, when she retired from her main job. But when I got spoiled, she was off for I don't know how many weeks. And it was great. Excuse me. But of course, it wasn't great for her financially. So she had to go back to work because she's a hell of a lot younger than I am. So obviously, she's nowhere near retirement age. I managed to miss that big vaccination. What was it for? Tuberculosis, I think, TB, wasn't it? When everybody had these massive round dints on their arm. I never had that done. But my dad, they tested my dad for for TB, and he had a massive reaction to it, and they said it was because he was always around the cattle. That he was not TB proof, but you know what I mean. He'd been exposed to TB, and I suppose that I had too because when my dad was a butcher, he also used to have to work in the slaughterhouse, which is not a very nice subject. Sorry if you're vegetarian. And I used to have to go down there and see him with his sandwiches and stuff like that. And so I was around cattle as well. So maybe I was immune to the TB. I don't know. Yeah, the guy next door, his mum's got Parkinson's. It's just not funny, is it? Yeah, it was compulsory for me to have the TB injection, but for some reason or other, I was either off ill or something, and I missed it. And nothing. They came back, and they said, "Oh, you have to do it with your doctor." Then we just never did. Yeah. So the lad next door, his mum's got Parkinson's. It's not funny. Yeah, they stopped doing a lot of things in schools now, aren't they? Especially Nitty Nora, the Bug Explorer. Yeah, we stopped doing that. Should bring it back because there's so many kids got blooming nits and stuff in their hair. You get most mums like that. Oh, that's a shame, Diana. Oh, excuse me. I'm probably immune to the TB because we used to have our milk straight from the farmer until they had that great big scare. It would be in the late 40s when they had this big TB scare and everybody had to get their herds TB tested and stuff like that. So, I mean, for all I know, I could have been drinking milk that's had little strains of TB in it when I was a kid. Yeah. My dad used to work in a TB sanatorium in Abergele. It's not there now because thankfully it's not needed anymore. I'm sorry for making you yawn. I actually went to bed at quite a reasonable hour last night and got up quite late as little Gigi let me sleep in. But, oh, excuse me. Once I start yawning, I can't stop. Yeah, my dad had to get this TB test done like before he went working at this TB hospital he worked at. And they said he would never get TB because his reaction, it just flared right up when they did this test on him. And they said, "Oh, have you been exposed to TB?" He said, "No, but I was a slaughterman." And they said, "Ah, that's where it is. You've been exposed to it for the cows, you know." Yes, Robin, we've got it back again with our refugees coming in, unfortunately. Do I need to? I probably should check my sugar, but I got told by the doctor that because I'm or whatever it is, the type of diabetes that doesn't have to have insulin injections, the one that just manages it with tablets. And he said I would just confuse myself if I kept testing myself every day. I really should because my diabetes is not in control because I'm just undeniable. I mean, I don't. Yeah. I mean, is there a definite link between autism and the injection, the vaccinations? I mean, there's so many schools of thought, and you read one article in the paper that says, yes, it's causing this. And then you hear other people say, no, it's nothing to do with that. And you don't know who to believe, do you? Yeah, I'm tablet controlled, yeah. Well, supposed to be, allegedly, when I remember to take them. You just reminded me, actually. In fact, I haven't took them today. I was late taking them yesterday. I didn't take them till about tea time. So I thought, oh, I'll take them. Yeah. I really don't know what causes autism. I mean, at my age group, I mean, maybe there was people with autism, but we just thought they were a little bit strange, you know, at school and stuff. And but it was never called autism. It was just called hyperactive. You know, that little boy's hyperactive or something. That's just all you thought it was. Yeah, yeah. Working out what with my dodgy legs and dodgy back. Yeah, I'm a monkey's uncle. I get told off by the GP about that. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. And then I'll get hungry late at night, and then that's when I'll eat. And he keeps saying, "No, you've got to eat 3 or 4." You're handing out the drinks. Yeah. I've got a foot cycle actually, but it keeps wandering down the carpet, and I have to keep stopping and dragging it back again. It needs a couple of house bricks, you know, behind it to keep it stable in one place. It just slides across the carpet. Yeah, I've got my orange juice. I've not got an ice cuppa. I could do with some coffee actually to wake me up, but oh, Bubba's woken up. Have you woke up? What is tea time? I have had water biscuits. I like the high baked ones, yeah. Tea time in the olden days when people used to have everything stopped for tea, it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon used to be tea time. But now it's a bit confusing that, you know, whether you call it lunch, whether you call it dinner, whether you, it depends where you come from, what part of the country you're from, what country you're from, whether it's like, everybody's got the same thing for breakfast, haven't they? But it's the other meals that get called different things, isn't it? I say my lunch when it's, you know, the middle of the day. But then I say my dinner when it's evening. Yeah, afternoon tea is at 4 o'clock. Cucumber sandwiches and tea out of a china cup. Yeah, I like the water biscuits. Trouble is, I don't like them dry. I like them with a little ready. A bit of fat, a bit of butter. Supper, dinner, tea. Yeah. High tea is the one at 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's high tea. When the very rich people who didn't have to work for a living used to stop for wafer thin cucumber sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah, you see, it depends where you come from, Vectra girl. It's whether you say dinner or tea or what, whether you call it lunch or what. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's probably called altogether different things if you're in the US. Yeah, I've got told to stay away from diabetic food. Um, just to eat in moderation, ordinary food, and obviously use your common sense when it's anything to do with any kind of sweets, diabetic or anything. Mm. Oh yeah, we've got a trolley. At least he's admitted he's a troll. He's a buff TV troll. Oh, anybody want to carry this dog for a while? This little farting dog. Yeah, you don't mind, but he's got wind. It's bad, Gigi. It's really bad. You're all talking about food now, and I'm going to be starting to feel hungry now. My tea was an awfully long time ago. Cucumber sandwiches, yeah. Hand him over, oh, I wish you would. Do you know, he's only tiny and he doesn't weigh much, but, when you've held a small baby for a while, your arms start to hurt you. I feel like I'm stuck to him. Please say hello to our Yarn's Fair. She's here, she's on here. She's on the channel with us. Oh, yeah, cheese on crackers. Oh, yeah. I'll have them with a little bit of pickles on the top, yeah. Yeah, cucumber had to be wafer thin, the cucumber, with all the dark green cut off it. And the bread and butter had to be very, very thinly sliced, yeah. Oh, I don't like black olives. No, no. Kelly, somebody's waving at you. Where have you gone, girl? Oh. Yeah, I like cheese and Branston pickle, yeah. Doorstep sandwiches. Oh, surely they weren't cucumber in doorsteps. We used to have sort of wedge shaped, because we used to have the bread that you had to cut yourself. And, to start off like quite reasonable size when you were starting off, and then it either fade to nothing or it would go thicker towards the bottom. Doorstep sandwiches are when the bread's very, very thick. You usually buy bread that isn't pre-sliced, and you have to cut it yourself with a knife. And you can get very wide sandwiches, especially if the bread's very new and it sort of the middle falls out the bread. Apple carrot salad. No, I've had apples on bread and bananas on bread. Tomato sauce when we were poor. We didn't have any. Cooked meat was not something that I normally had on a sandwich. Crisps on a sandwich. Yeah, we had a slice of bread. Cheese toast. Yeah, I don't like my sandwich dunked in my tea. I don't like my biscuits dunked in my coffee. A chip butty. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah. Kelly's got a thing about soggy bed. Kelly, somebody's shouting you, somebody's saying hello to you. Let me think who it is. Let me go back, scroll back. Somebody's asking me how you are. Oh, I can't scroll back. If you scroll back, you'll find somebody's trying to say hello to you, Kelly. Yeah. We used to have paste sandwiches, meat paste, salmon paste, yeah. You know. That's tomorrow. Bacon and fried egg butties tomorrow. But except I haven't got any eggs, so it'll just be a bacon. I ate the last eggs scrambled this morning. And my niece isn't taking me shopping until Monday, so I am eggless. So it will have to just be a bacon butty tomorrow. The royal wedding, it's getting closer. Getting closer. Just shows how much Meghan's stepbrothers know. He's mouthing off about not being invited and stuff like that. And he's saying she's not even invited to her, to his father. His father's blooming walking her down the aisle, isn't he? And stuff like that. So, I mean, if he was close to his family, then he would know. I'm not sure what time the wedding is. Not yet. I don't think it's been announced. It's probably been announced, but I haven't watched it. Yeah. Well, why would she want her half brothers and half sisters to the wedding when they've just been slagging her off and, you know, being horrible to her, saying she's fake and she's this and she's that. I mean, I wouldn't want anybody at my wedding. I don't know. As far as I know, the Queen, she might have her opinion, but it tickles me how, like, the US press says the Queen has kicked Meghan out and she has to go home. The wedding's been called off, and I'm thinking, no, it hasn't. It's I don't know where they get their yeah. Well, I mean, it's obvious, isn't he? He gets the Queen's permission, but I mean, if he really wants to marry her, the Queen's not going to say no. You're not having her go away, No, exactly. She wouldn't have agreed if she thought she was wrong for William. But I mean, he's not as if he's anywhere near the heir to the throne, is he? She's not going to be queen unless there's big disasters that wipes out the rest of the family. I think Prince Harry's like fifth down the line or whatever. But I don't know where they get these stories from. I'm always reading them saying, Meghan's been asked to leave or Harry's called off the wedding. And I'm thinking, well, where did they get this false information? No, I've not got my invitation. Yeah, no. I'd have to pass on it because I can't stand that long, to watch her go by. Because it's just the people who've been invited from us commoners to been invited. They're just invited into the grounds. They're not actually invited to the wedding. Yeah. Is he 6 now? Oh, yeah, the other baby's been born, hasn't he? Yeah, they just make up a load of rubbish. They make up a load of rubbish about anybody in the royal family. I don't know why. Like, William is divorcing Kate and all this. You're thinking, no, he's not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people were criticizing, like, Kate for coming out of hospital the same day as her giving birth and all this jazz. I mean, for goodness sake, the girl's probably getting more treatment, better treatment at home, you know. Yeah, it's in a beer glass, yeah. I mean, if I had servants to wait on me and a cook to make me beautiful meals and a nanny waiting to look after the baby if I wanted to have a little nap, I wouldn't want to stay in hospital either. I'd go home. Yeah. So she probably put a bright face on and went home and collapsed, you know. She's probably just feeling the same as any other woman. But she had to put a brave face on, didn't she, with her makeup on and her hair done and, you know. Exactly, you know. But she was probably just doing that because she's probably thinking, oh, I can't wait to go home and take these high heels off, you know. Can't wait to go home and take this makeup off and just have a sleep or something. But like she's in the public eye and she can't wander out looking like Death Warmed Up, can she, you know? It's not what's expected of a princess, you know, or a duchess, whatever she is. But I mean, some women do look like that when they've had a baby. You know, some people are like out and about the same day, and yet the rest of us mere mortals look like Death Warmed Up. Oh gosh, I wouldn't want to be in the royal family, no way. I mean, always on view. Must feel like a goldfish in a bowl. You know, even when you're off duty, people are hiding in the bushes trying to take photographs of you. You know, no, I wouldn't want to be a royal. I think being born into it, they stand a chance because they grow up with it, don't they? But it must be difficult for anybody who marries into the royal family. Yeah, but you didn't have anybody there, did you, to choose your wardrobe for you? You know, fix your hair and do your makeup for you. I mean, all she had to do wasn't she was like walk down the steps, wave with the baby, and then get in a car and go home. Yeah, my sister-in-law was really ill with both of her pregnancies. And it's terrible that what's it called? That the name for it, isn't there? When they're not just sick at the beginning of the pregnancy, they're sick all the way through. My sister-in-law was sick all the way through the 9 months with both of her babies. Yeah, I mean, I sailed through mine. You know, didn't even know I was pregnant. I was like, well, you know, what's all this? Pregnancy is wonderful and everything like that. But I hit the slump after I'd had the baby. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Teresa. She can't win. That would have been me. If she'd have crept out the back door like with her slippers on, you know, they'd have all been complaining that she should have come to the steps and showed the baby off to the world, wouldn't they? I mean, she probably felt like creeping out the back door in her slippers, didn't she? You know. Yeah, it is hideous, isn't it? That cushion, absolutely hideous. Nobody in their right mind would want to make that. I'm sure. I wouldn't want that on my sofa. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know what the designer was thinking of when she made it. Oh dear. I can't even move. I can't even get up to get something. I would have a bag of crisps or some, what they call those round things. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they have to make up stuff about the royal family. It's just, well, just leave them alone. You know, if you don't like the royal family, then just leave them alone. Yeah. Oh, I know people make things. Do you think the royals are going to put their stuff on their baby? They're not. They don't know what the person's like who sent it to them, whether she's, you know, they probably get rid of it to hospitals or people in need, don't they? Oh, you missed me, did you, doll? Well, you've caught me this week. Jan's gossip. Yeah. Not Saturday Night Live. Yeah, well, I think we were discussing this last week where people not only make jumpers like for royal babies and things like that, which they don't need. They've got piles of stuff, haven't they? But they also make them for soap characters who are having pretend babies on soap operas because they're that enthralled in the soap operas that they think it's real in their head. I mean, I cannot understand why they do that. Well, I hope you're talking about your cooking ribs and not your own ribs. Oh dear. Yeah, it is bizarre when you make, do you ever remember Giles Brandreth when he used to wear all these sweaters with shapes, people, designs, all sorts of things on the front? Women used to knit them for him and send them off, and I never understood that. Whether they were just hoping to. Oh, you can comment now, Christina. All right. Are you going to Dreamland, Marisa? Good night, dear. Is it that late at where you are? Yes. I want something to eat now. I'm hungry now. I only had a teeny weeny dinner. But I can't put the dog down. Oh, it's midnight. Yeah, well, you must be an hour after us because it's just gone 11 o'clock here. Oh, I'm going to have to take him with me. I need to get some crisps or something. Chips, as you would say if you're in America. All right, baby. All right, we're not going anywhere. It's okay. It's okay. Just going to get a bag of crisps. Well, you don't have to go down if you don't want to. You want to go down? All right then. Do you want wee wee? Do you need a wee wee? Hey? Do you need a wee? No. Oh. Oh, wee. What do you want, sweetheart? Hey? Do you need a wee wee? You need a wee? No. I'm trying to work out whether he wants a wee or not. Oh. Oh. You sucked it out, Christina. I haven't got any popcorn. I can't make any popcorn. Oh, Gigi's wandered off. Yeah, you made me hungry, talking about dinners and things. I'm eating my ridiculously small packet of hula hoops. Were you feeling left out, Christina? Hey? Yeah, I've got my hula hoops. I'm now going to crunch. You don't have to talk amongst yourselves while I crunch. I should have picked a more silent snack. I could have picked toast, but that would have been crunchy as well. No, I had to do the ironing today, Ian. No, you know the state of my back eating. Well, when I do ironing, it really. Oh, I was going to do some, honestly, I was, but I had a lot of visitors today that didn't. Hi, Tina. I never got round to the ironing. I have to iron sitting down, so it's not quite ideal, is it? If it's sunny tomorrow, I'm going on the decking with my ironing. Yeah? Well, that's not very nice, is it? How rude. Why do people have to be rude? I do actually like hula hoops, yeah. I used to like the hula hoop puffs, but what can I am when Gigi during the daytime? Gigi will come out on the decking with me, and he'll potter about the garden. You know, he's not too clingy. He just gets more clingy when it's bedtime. I think he's gone into the other room where his bed is now. No, I have to iron sitting down, so because it hurts my back. Which gets me down. Yeah, the ready salted hula hoop puffs, they don't have them at my store. They've got the horrible beef ones. It says on the online that they have them, but then it just says out of stock. And I thought, out of stock, they haven't had them for a long time. I used to get them from there. I don't like the beef ones now. I just like my salted crisps. I'm not very keen on anything flavoured. I wonder if I dare pick up my grocery and oh God, really are. Oh, the Goodwill. We have charity shops here, but they're never very good. Your Goodwill seems much, much better. I only got, well, I got 3, I suppose, but 2 turned out to be almost the same colour yarns today. I got them yesterday, actually. I only opened them today. They're on my video. It's James C. Brett cotton on, which is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. And then I got supposed to be 2 different colours for a lady to choose for a sweater. But when they've come, they're 2 different brands and they're nearly the same colour, which was a bit disappointing. You and your sock wool. I'm not into socks. I've got that many. I made loads of socks and never wear them. My oldie never has any yarn either, Ian. When I got the cakes, I got them online. I think you told me about the cakes, actually. I went and ordered them online. I've no idea who these people are. They just arrived from nowhere, Craft Angel. Hi, Scott. I'm not Sue, I'm Jan. Sue's my friend. people get me and Sue mixed up. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was one of our trolls. It's all right, Scott. People do mix us up. I answer to most things. It's not rude. Who was calling you Babs? I don't know. I just thought it was one of our trolls. We don't have any thrift stores. We've just got these charity shops and they're mostly tat and rubbish in there. You has returned, have you, Enid? Good, good. Where have you been? Have you got a note from your mum? If I went to the US, I would want to go and look in the Goodwill. It's that kind of mask. Oh, hi, Denise. Scott, we got some yarn for your baby blanket. Well, Sue did. But I think that Sue's gone away for a week, yeah? So I'm sure she'll get back to you very, very soon. Hi, everybody. I'm just sat here munching my snack things. I think she's in Scotland, Scott, at the moment. But we did get some yarn the other day, came from Lowell's little wool shack. But when it arrived, it wasn't quite what she anticipated, so she's having a rethink. Oh, for goodness sake. Why was your salad disappointed? Did you not make it? I fully believe that pots have got to be soaked for at least 3 days before you wash them up. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Not enough tomatoes. A lot of them don't. Oh, you haven't ordered from Lolly's yet? She's opening up a shop, Denise, if you ever get up that way in Blackpool. I think she's only open 10 till 4 or something. And I don't know what days she's open. I'm looking forward to going sometime this summer. Oh, you're posh, Scott. You've got a dishwasher. Woohoo! I've got good bladder control in it. Now, Ian, you know very well you're going to Blackpool for a sticker rock and a kiss me quick hat. I mean, Blackpool is the mecca of the north. It makes Benidorm look classy. All go to Lollies. They're going to be, oh, good, Ian. I ask everybody. I even asked Zoe to bring me back a stick of rock, but she said she didn't find any. Apparently Las Vegas doesn't have sticks of rock. The last stick of rock I got was from my niece, brought me back from Brighton. Yeah, candy floss, toffee apple, not so much so. As long as it's not donuts. I hate that smell. It smells like it's old cooking oil. In Wigan, I've been years since I went to Wigan. I actually went to Wigan by mistake. I was going for a run in the car when I had one. And for some reason or other, I finished up at Wigan Pier. That wasn't where I was headed, but I finished up at Wigan Pier. I don't know about that, Ian. Oh, yeah, the donuts in Blackpool, they smell disgusting. It's sort of a sweet, sickly smell if anybody's been and knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, it's cotton candy. I've never heard that in years. They always give you a big pile of it on a stick and it gets stuck to your cheeks, your nose, it bits in your hair. You walk around with pink sticky bits in your hair. You used to be able to get a train to Liverpool, but I don't know where it runs in at. From Manchester, you used to be able to get a train to Liverpool. Yeah, make sure you go on the right day and it's open, Denise. And call for Ian on the way up. He's in Wigan. Yeah, we used to go to the lights when I was tiny. We used to go in a coach. If I could walk better, I could get a tram to Piccadilly, and then I could get a train from Piccadilly to Liverpool. But I don't walk too well, so that's a bit out of it, really. Am I close to any others that do videos? Just really Kelly, I think, is my closest video person. A lot of woolly bags. Lady on eBay called. Rock is like a stick of candy, and it's long and it can be different widths. And it's usually got the name of the town, written all the way through it. Flavored Coke drinks. We do have cherry flavored Coke. I think there's a few. I see. Ian, I see. So what is she selling? Oh, I love this yarn she sells. I'm trying to get rid of my yarns. Scott, instead of keep buying any. I love buying new yarn, You know me, Scott, but I've got so much. Have I ever been to the USA? No, no. I'd like to visit my friends in the USA, but I would worry really, for I've got like lymphedema in my legs, and I would worry really about the length of travel, even if I had the money to go, because let's face it, when you live on the pension, you don't have spare money to nip over to the USA. I did say jokingly once that I had, at the time, so many thousand subscribers that if you all gave me £1, I might get there one day. I drink a lot of carbonated water with sugar-free cordial that I dilute with the water. That's 4 hours away. That's put you off, Denise. Not even for a kiss me quick hat and a stick of rock. I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon unless, either Sue or Christina's going one day. Yeah. Yeah, I order mine online, Denise. She's quite quick. Yeah. Oh, hi there, Sophia. Yeah, that'd be good, Ian. You do that. Yeah, we must go. Yeah. Hi, Donna. You really lost us then. You finally made it. Yeah, if you get the train up one day, Ian, and you can check it out for us all and tell us all of what it's like. Yeah. It looks quite nice in this new shop, doesn't it, where she's got? I saw it all like laid out nice with all the yarn, yeah. How long have I been on? 2 hours and 22 minutes. And it don't seem a day too much. I'm not a lover of soda, as in Coca-Cola and things like that, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's Iron Brew. They've changed it all. People have been buying it up because it's going to be sugar-free. It's all to do with the sugar tax. Yeah, Iron Brew. Yeah, the Scottish people are going crackers because they're talking about making it less sugar. And they don't like it in case it messes with the flavour. That's what they drink up in Scotland. They drink it much more than they drink anything like Coca-Cola or anything. We don't have the sugar tax, Yeah, they're trying to impose it. Trying to get people to be less obese. But I mean, they're gonna sweeten it with something, aren't they? I only drink cola if it's got a rum in it. And that's not very often. Every now and again, I'll have a drink in the house, but it's not very often. The alcohol people would not get rich from me. Yeah, mostly mine's the fizzy water with some cordial in or orange. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's why it's Moorish, I think, because there's so much sugar in it. My son loves the flavoured waters, but I'm not keen on them. That sort of sacchariney taste, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that the sweeteners are any. I think sugar in moderation, is okay. I think it's just drinking when people only drink sodas and, with all the sugars in them, that's when the problem starts. But I think anything in moderation. If you just have a drink now and again. Yeah, I've got not Ribena. What have I got? Vimto, but it's the sugar-free Vimto. Bottles of fizzy water. I love fizzy water. I really do. But it's not the expensive fizzy water. You know, it's not the, what's it called, that one? I could drink water from the tap. Yes, I can, but I just don't like the taste of it. Yeah, I'm not keen on the flavoured water. I'd rather just make my own. I know I shouldn't have the cordial, but it is sugar-free. And I'm watering it down, aren't I? So, yeah, I tend to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my tap water. I think they just stick fluoride in it. It just tastes a bit weird. I'm diabetic, but I'm afraid I'm naughty. But I don't have the Ribena. Depends. Do they not have sugar-free Ribena? Hello, Anna. Yeah, yeah, I get the no sugar added fruit cordial. Yeah. In Massachusetts, yeah. I really don't like tea. I know I'm a Lancashire woman and I should love tea because I'm from the UK, but I'm a very poor UK. I just, oh no, I don't like herbal teas. I like the licorice one, I must admit. I think Kelly's into the, is it cinnamon or something? I've tried a lot of, I haven't tried them all, obviously. Can't afford to buy a package of each, can you, just to see what you like? Um, no, I bought a mixed thing of tea, but I didn't like. Yeah, it's usually Twinings when I buy it. Yeah, yeah, it is cinnamon tea, isn't it, that you like? Oh, Christina drinks hot water. I don't know how you do it, Christina. That'd be a punishment. My daughter-in-law drinks chamomile tea before she goes to bed, but I can't stand the taste of it. Oh, you're going to bed now, Kelly. Good night. Hi, homeschool family UK. Hi. We're all saying goodbye to Kelly because she's going. God, there's more people saying good night, Kelly. It's worse than the Waltons. Good night, Kelly. Mm. Kelly went to a knit club today. It's been ages since I went to a knit club. But it's too expensive for me to get a taxi down to Manchester and back again. And besides which, I couldn't have gone this week anyway. I've got Gigi. Yeah, night, Grandma. Night, Grandpa. Night, all. Night, everybody. You have family in Texas. I've got a family in America and I've got a family in Canada. But I don't know what part and I don't know where they are. I don't think I'll ever get to see them. No, as I was saying before, the air flight, the long flight to America is what puts me off. You know, even if I had the money to go, it would still put me off. Do you know and don't know? I don't know. Oh, I've got rid of a dog. I've got no dog. He's gone in the front room. He's gone on his blanket in the front room. Or my blanket in the front room. Do I know anything about dogs? No, not really. I only know a bit about the one I look after. That's all I know. I don't think most people know what kind of pup they've got unless they bought it from a breeder. Somebody was doing my family tree for me, a friend of mine, and she said she'd done all this and she was talking to me. And then I said, can you email me, you know, the bits that you've done? And she hasn't, so I don't know. Because if she's done part of it, then it would save me some of the time. But I don't really have the time actually to go into family trees and stuff like that. I'd love to do it, but I'm too lazy. I'd rather be crocheting. Talking about that, I haven't even got my crochet out because I was nursing the dog. But I haven't done the DNA. It's about £70, isn't it, to do a DNA test? And I don't think they're 100% accurate. Oh, you had to find out for your health, yeah. But there's so many weird companies, isn't there, out there? I mean, how do you know which is a legitimate one? You know, do they just tell you anything or what? How do you know that they're going to tell you the actual truth? I want to know what my family tree is. I think I was talking to you last week about it. You know, there's so many sort of myths in my family, you know, that's been handed down generation to generation. And I'd like to know if they're just tall tales or whether there is some truth in them. Because when you watch that Who Do You Think You Are, people on there find out that the things they've clung on to for years are just not right because, you know, like nobody came from. There was one lady there and she'd been told for years that she was Native American or something like that. And when they come to do her genealogy and everything like that, she'd no markers in her blood whatsoever. So that's another point that's been handed down generation to generation that wasn't right, you know. Yeah, I'd like to find out if I've got any European blood or whether I'm just sort of British through and through. Yes, Dawn, come on, you've got to learn to knit. There's loads and loads of really good YouTube videos. You had a stomachache after salad. Well, what was in it besides the lettuce? If I have a salad, I like a really good salad. Um, you know, with lots of different things in it, which is why I always buy the ready-made salads because I can't be bothered to buy all the things separately, you know. like, the lettuces, tomatoes, cucumbers, all the stuff you've got to buy. Yeah, we're still online, Lydia. Yeah, I like boiled egg. I also like new potatoes, cold new potatoes, or potato salad homemade. I want to find out that I've got something exciting in my blood work, and I want to find out that, um, I've got something. I don't think I've got anything like Eastern European. I'd like to find out that, excuse me, that I've got something French or something like that. No, not in my potato salad. No, I just do potato salad on its own, really. I usually just put mostly spring onions and things like that and the potatoes in potato salad. I used to make all kinds of different things for salad when we were a family. She's going to sue them. How can you sue them? Just because they said she had Polish ancestry or Ukraine. I mean, surely they can't get it that wrong. And also, who's to know in your past whether one of your ancestors strayed away from home? Let's just say. This is how come these mix-ups occur, isn't there? I'm supposed to have a bit of Irish, a bit of Scottish, a bit of French, and a bit of Jewish. So, but I'd love to know whether that's just all myth or whether any of it is true. This is what I don't know. Might all be a load of, yeah, whatever. I was going to swear then. Pirates, yeah, genealogy. Yeah, we just, I don't think anybody would be nobility or related to the Queen or anything like that. I just think I'd like to find out. What on earth is all this lot? Go away. Oh, I don't want lollipops. Go away. They're all out in force tonight. You're Viking. I don't think I'm Viking. Who knows? You know, we're invaded by the Vikings years ago, so who knows whether we've got a bit of Viking in us. Hmm. Yeah, when they were running around the country pillaging and raping, who knows who's what? Yeah, I'm going to get them and kick them out, yeah. Royalty? No, I'm more likely to be a mongrel. I'm definitely mongrel. I'd like to think that I had something interesting in the background, like French or something, yeah. I'd like to know that I got that, because that's more interesting than saying you're from Lancashire and everybody's from Lancashire. And, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'd be quite happy if all my relatives are working class. I think I would be. Oh, thank you. But so I'd like to know. It's also nice to know why you have tendencies to do things in your life, whether it's inherited, your pattern, behavior. Oh, excuse me. whether the way I live my life and the way I knit and crochet and things like that, did I get it from my ancestors or is it just from my mum? Oh, hi, Christina. You're German Norwegian. I think you're right, Therese. I think we're all a melting pot of this and that. That's why I think when they do the genealogies, you get a bit of this, bit of that, bit of the other. I'm going kicking people. Yeah, we probably are. Come from Africa, yeah. I've got true blue yarn running through my veins. Yeah. Make it purple, will you? Can I have purple? It would just be nice to know whether what's been passed down through the family has any truth to it, or whether we're believing it all and it's just a load of bunkum, Yeah. Yeah, royal purple, that's definitely me. I start. What, doing my family tree? Oh, I've got not the patience. It's like asking me to crochet an amigurumi. I've not got the patience. I'd rather climb the Matterhorn. I've got an itchy head and no, I've not got any knits. Have I ever spun any yarn? No, to be honest with you, I've never really had the inclination to do that. Yeah. If I had money, I would pay somebody to do it for me, to do my family tree. Video night. I thought that's what we had on a Saturday night, a video night. No, I've never wanted to dye yarn either. I don't know whether any of you have dyed any yarn. I know that Kelly has. But I've never really been interested in spinning or dyeing. I think you have to want to do it, don't you, really? I'm just lazy. I just prefer to buy it already done. Although it would be nice, I suppose. But I can't wear wool anyway, so most of the things that are dyed are wool. Oh, gosh, that sounds lovely. Well, when he wants to get rid of it, can you post it to me? I think Kendra has done some, but I don't think she does a lot of it. I know that Randy does. Yeah, I don't know what. I used to dye clothes when they went a bit sad, looking. But I've not really dyed anything yarny to crochet with. I'd always be scared I didn't do it right, and when I washed it the first time, all the colour had run out of it, all over everything else. And, it might just be for the States, though, with doing the genealogy. Ancestry.com does it over here, don't they? But I think they're... Oh, I'm sorry if I'm making you... I love Kendra. She's so down to earth. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I've not had a yen to spin yarn or dye yarn or I just haven't. You've either got the yen for it or you haven't you? I just prefer to buy my wool ready done, just crochet it and yeah. I would like to be able to crochet a lot with hand dyed yarn, but it's too expensive for me to buy, and I can't pass the cost on to a customer. You say, well, this shawl costs £90. Another one on the other page only costs £30, but it's because it's hand dyed and stuff. Well, Christina, somebody's giving you greetings from Poland here. Yeah, we are very simple people, Christina. Yeah. I'm not one of these self-sufficient. Although, half of me would like to live in a commune or something. Where I could sit and crochet, and that would be my contribution to the commune. And somebody else would be doing the cleaning, and somebody else would be doing the cooking. Yeah, and I'm just sitting in my little commune room doing my crochet. Yeah. My ex-husband used to go crackers because every time we went anywhere, I always used to go in the wool shops. And he used to say, for goodness sake, you've got 3 wool shops at home. What you going in others from? And I'd say, yeah, but they're selling different wool to me and I want to go and have a look at it. And if I came out with any patterns or any balls of wool, you say, oh, for goodness sake, don't you have enough at home? But it was interesting to me to see other yarns that we didn't stock, Yeah. we could have a crochet commune somewhere. Well, the trouble is we'd all want to sit there crocheting and nobody would want to do the cooking and nobody would want to do the cleaning. Yeah. Yeah, the old trading system where you bartered. I mean, I think this is what like commune living is kind of like if it's done right. Yeah. Um, I would like to sit in my little room and be looked after. Yeah, I get a lot of ideas from other shops and stuff like that. Can you imagine me living in a commune? I say, can I have 2 rooms? Because one room would be for my yarn. And how long did it take me to start getting customers? Quite a long time. And even now, it's very spasmodic on Etsy. It's just, you can have no sales for 3 months and then you can get like 5 sales in a week. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I could put my yarn in the barn right there. Yeah, but I wouldn't be. I'd be no use in a commune with my neck and back because I couldn't knees. I couldn't join in with all the activities. I'd just be like dead weight. Oh gosh, you haven't got as much as me, Christina. No way. Well, you've got a little one to look after. It's not the same for doing your crafting. Yeah, I'm very bad doing the wording. I find it difficult to say this beautiful jumper or this gorgeous thing. I could do with somebody who's got a way with words that writes the blurb for my thing, because you've got to get the headline right so that people see it and it grabs people's attention. And oh, hello there. Hello, Nicole. Fancy seeing you in here. Fancy, fancy. I don't know where Jenny is. I've not seen her all day. But 3 dogs, 3 cats. Yeah. Oh God, we got some trolls in here. I'm trying to sort out who's who. I've got 2 Karen cakes I haven't used up. I've got loads and loads of cakes, but they're from ice yarn. But I've actually got two cakes of Karen cakes I haven't used yet. I've got a lot of lovely cakes that came from Ice Yarns and some that came from Lolly's little wool shop. Good night. Somebody going waving to us. Goodbye. Good night. Ice Yarns. I've not found them to be too bad actually. They do 3 different thicknesses. Nice. They do the chain one, which is quite thick, and then they do a cotton one, which is like a fine fingering 4-ply one, and then they do another one, which is like a double knit. So they do 3 different kinds. I mean, what else do you make with cakes besides a shawl? I'm thinking, do my customers want to buy shawls? Do they want enough shawls? Have they got enough shawls already? Yeah. I mean, what else do I make with? No, I don't crush or any stuffed animals. I hate them. I don't hate them. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing them. I love people who make them. Me make them? No. I don't know. I didn't hide her. Yes, I found that, Brittany. Yes. Oh, you did a shrug with it. Oh, I know it's very frustrating, little toys. I don't know how Kim does it. There's Kim does it, and that's Blue Cherub 82, and Karen from Casualistic, she does it as well. Quite a lot of people make little amigurumi things, but it drives me crazy. I admire people who make them. It's just that they're not for me to make. Yeah. What the heck? How is my house? What's it got to do with you? How is my house? Why has she got a spanner? Because I probably gave her a spanner. Spanner means that you can moderate and kick people off if they're, being rude. Oh, have you seen those micro little things, toys about an inch high? Yeah, she's an admin, Enid, yeah. We decided last week that we gave a lot of people spanners so they could whack the trolls off the... Yeah. I don't know who kicked Jean out. It wasn't me. I didn't kick Jean out. Unless somebody kicked it. The thing is, it's very difficult because sometimes it shoots up when you're trying to hover on somebody's name, and it shoots up one and you accidentally delete the wrong bit. Yeah. Yeah. You're the heavy mob. Well, I'm definitely part of the heavy mob, yeah. Make a good female bouncer if I didn't have a bob back. Oh, you're back, Jean. Nobody booted. I don't know who booted you out, love. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I think you were booted out by mistake. Sorry about that, Jean. We were just saying before, like you're trying to hover on somebody's name to block them, and then it jumps up like that. No, you weren't typing too much. No, I think you got booted out by accident. The gypsy crew. Yeah, you can all be gypsy crew. Yeah. Not the gypsy crew like, my big gypsy wedding. We're not like that kind of gypsy crew. No. No. I'm a gypsy in the fact that I don't stick at one thing and I'm weirdo. I prefer to dress like Stevie Nicks or something like that. I'm not a traditional 72-year-old woman wearing beige crumpling. Yeah, I've got a butterfly brain here. Yeah. I mean, Zoe was trying to tell me that, she was the odd one. And I said, no. She said she was the weird one. All right. I don't know. Are you making a cowl with pom-poms underneath? Yeah, I'm weird. I am crackers and I'm weird, yeah. We all know that. Zoe says she's weird, but, oh, for God's sake, what's this? I don't dress all in black. I do sometimes dress in black, but not all. Zoe says, obviously you don't know Zoe very well. Zoe can be a little strange. Or when Zoe and I get together, it's like the strange gang. Can you imagine though? Zoe, me, Sue, Kelly, Christine. We are like the mad crew. Yeah, I mean that book I was reading, like, I tell you this book I was reading through this Amy Tangerini, that's her real name, yeah. And she was talking about it's okay to be weird, yeah. All right. Yeah. It's like all sorts of things. You can be creative of your own happiness and stuff. I mean, I just like it. It's just a nice book. It's like, believe in yourself and let yourself be yourself and things like that. Yeah. I'm only halfway through reading it, but as they say, and then they give you bits where you can write your own thoughts and things like that. Yeah, I've got to want to read it. When I got to the chapter on weirdness, I was thinking immediately about me and Zoe. You are weird and quirky. I thought, yeah, that's us. It says, find your weirdness and embrace it. Yay! I can't follow anybody on blinking Instagram. I'm getting cross. You go, yeah, well, I must have got more than a double dose, Anna, because I've got more than a bit of weirdness in me. My dad always said I marched to a different drummer. Yeah. I know we need to organise a proper retreat, Ian. I keep trying to get Zoe to do it because I'm rubbish at things like that. But oh, you got to make room in the living room for the big people chair. Big purple chair. Oh, gosh. No, can you get it delivered to my house? Yeah. Imagine a big purple chair. Wow. I'd like a purple recliner. Woo! Bye, Dawn. Oh, bye, Vectra girly. You're up for a car show. That sounds interesting. You're not one of those dolly birds that drapes himself over the front of the bonnet, are you? You know, the ones with the bikinis that they tried to ban. Oh dear. One pair of my wrist warmers. It's the wrong season though, isn't it? We are, Jean, we're going to do a meeting, but I think it's going to be next year now. Oh God, I don't know if it was velvet. Can you imagine it was purple velvet or something? It'd be like Airy Mary, wouldn't it? Oh dear. I can't sit in a chair with that. I have to brush it all off first. I should be doing some crochet, really, you know, but I can't type. Look, well, yeah. Yeah, it's the wrong season. I'm hoping that they'll sell later on. I was a bit late putting them up, but I was in that frame of mind, if you remember, where I wasn't putting anything on Etsy. I had piles of stuff to put on Etsy, but the weather was atrocious and I couldn't get out and get them photographed properly. It must be nice to be able to photograph things properly and make them look absolutely snazzy, you know. I think that's what is the seller, you know. The wording is the seller, and the right kind of pictures, the seller and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, you moved house before. Oh, I've got to do that. Yeah. I know, Ian. I'm always behind the times, you know. The time I know something's fashionable, it's gone past, you know. I'm not a trendsetter. I'm a tagging on the end of a trend late setter. You know, that's me. Yeah. Oh, it was great, the Manchester meetup. Yeah. Yeah. We really did. Yeah. Time for your Betty Bows. Your last move. Higgins versus Williams. I don't know. Night, Denise. Or snooker. Oh, I'm not into things like that. I wouldn't want to wear granny square pants. I'm sorry. I might wear a waistcoat or a sweater. But I'm hoping to catch up on people's videos. So far behind. I'm at least 2 or 3 behind on most of the people I watch every day. So you can imagine how that's going to go on, isn't it? But when I watch them on the TV, I can't make a comment, you know. So what was I drinking? I was drinking orange juice. What are those pants that are denim and they're all cut off? Yeah, you mean those pants? Well, there's just like a waistband and there 2 long strings, and then there's something at the bottom. Finish the housework off, Lisa. You might at least come round here and finish mine off as well. Oh, granny square trousers. Oh no, no. I think they were sort of tried to make them fashionable when I was a teenager, but they never caught on then either. Bye, bye, Lisa. What size hook do I usually use for the virus show? I use a pretty big one actually. I think it's about 6 or 7 millimeter I use, yeah. No, housework's a rude word. You don't say that in my presence. Yeah, see you next week, Lisa. I've got an itchy bit on my back. Oh, I'm just itchy all over. I'm getting a bit that way, Christina. I've not done much. I'm either, if I'm into a pattern, I'll just till I've done it. But if I'm not into a pattern, I'm like, yeah. Housework's definitely a swear word, yeah. I mean, they say money can't buy you happiness and stuff like that, but it could buy you a cleaner. Definitely could buy you a cleaner. Ooh, yeah, a cook, cleaner. I haven't got a knitting needle handy actually. I do have a back scratcher though, with a little claw on the end of it. But it tends to scratch me back as well. It doesn't just itch your back, it scratches it. Oh, hi. Hi, Kim. Oh, you'll come and help me clean. Yeah. You might be biting off more than you can chew there. I've been doing very well, Sissy. Keep calling me Sissy when you're not called Sissy at all. I've been doing very well. Apart from the usual, but yeah, we don't usually, in the UK, we don't usually call our hook sizes by a letter. We use them in millimeters. Yeah. Oh, gold. Get that child potty trained quick. Yeah, I don't. I have to look up. And Ravelry's got a. If I don't remember, Ravelry have got a thing, haven't they, where you can look up what the hook size is for everything. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to do nappy changes or diaper changes, as you call them in the US. I'm so glad. No, I don't understand the lettering. I don't understand it. Oh, that's my box. That's my box from the latest chest of drawer things that I bought. In it's got my crochet. And I got a little pad from Purple Linda. Little notepad. Comes in handy for writing anything down. And I got a free pattern for a crochet shawl. Oh, there's a knitted one somewhere. Yeah, that's a knitted one. Oh, I know, I get confused with these American videos and patterns. I'm crocheting away, then I find out I've done the whole pattern wrong because I've been doing our double crochet instead of the US double crochet. And I think, oh, whack it, I've done it wrong. I don't understand how come we come to have two different systems. I really don't know. You know, which came first, the chicken or the egg? You got to do the swear word now, yeah. Yeah, my boy was hopeless at potty training. He was took it ages before the penny dropped, He was just, yeah, my nieces just sort of, whoop, off they were. It's just like they decided one day they didn't want to wear nappies anymore, diapers anymore, and off they went. But my son, yeah, well, it's the opposite way for me, Anna. I have to really think when it's, the American ones. I keep going wrong by doing my double crochet instead of your double crochet. All right, you made it to us. Right, Evie. I've actually got my crocheting out now. Whee! Oh, my son was hopeless with potty training. Absolutely. I finished up potty training him in the summer, put him in the garden with a bare bottom, and then eventually it dawned on him, you know, where we was coming from and why he had to, it. And I honestly don't think he knew. You're making a ballroom. Oh, where are you making a ballroom? Or why are you making a ballroom? Oh, a ballroom. Oh, they all get there in the end, Kim. They all get there in the end. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's ways around it, Ian. I had to turn out off the predictive text on the latest phone I've got because it just kept writing rubbish. It wasn't even vaguely like the word I was trying to. My son, he started talking, quite early on actually. Um, but we couldn't understand what he was saying most of the time. But he did start talking quite young. He used to talk gobbledygook, but he always said the same words over and over again. And we found out later that he was tone deaf. And my son was the opposite. He was very, very quick, up on his feet at 9 months, and everybody kept saying, he'll go bandy-legged, he'll go bow-legged. Don't you go out and keep a child. You can't keep a child from walking if it wants to walk. You just get up on the feet and they walk. And yet my two nieces were very, very slow at walking. They just wouldn't. They just developed their own way of like a bottom shuffle, and they didn't want to walk at all. My elder niece could go anywhere she wanted by shuffling along on her bottom. So walking, no, it's too much hard work. Yeah, you buy him a big box of Cheerios, get him to aim a bit better. Why do men find it so difficult to aim into a big thing like a loo? I don't know. Oh, I can't. I apologise for making anybody else yawn. I just start yawning, and it's sort of a lot of it is a shortness of oxygen or whatever. Oh, you fixed the lag, have you now? I think it's raining. Thank goodness I brought the washing in. They do the big funnel, guys, couldn't they? Massive big funnel. Uh-huh. My son used to fool us. We didn't know whether he could read or whether he was just that we'd read the same story that many times that he actually knew it by heart. So we were never quite sure. Hi, Tasha. I'm fine, thank you. Same as usual, old and creaky. Yeah, it's terrible. All kids learn at their own pace. Yeah, I could read before I went to school, but Again, I think it's just whether you pick it up or you don't. My son was very slow at reading. Although he could tell you if you'd missed out words, I'm sure he just used to know it off by heart. And, all righty-o, nice to speak with you. Why do I keep calling you Sissy? But you know what I mean, Sissy. Yeah, good night, love. Yeah. I can't remember when I learned to read. It's not something that I remember reading. And the one thing I struggled with was clock. You know, the time on a clock. I was quite old before I had to keep telling my mum the big hand was on such thing and the little hand. My son never learned to crochet. No, he'd no patience for anything like that at all. The last top I did and had on a video. Oh, that one with the peplum at the bottom. No, my bugbears were not. I didn't like maths, but my bugbears were anything to do with science. You know, we did chemistry, we did algebra and stuff like that. Oh, no, I don't like any of that stuff. What am I crocheting? I'm crocheting to the white top I was making. I've given it up because it was like Brillo pads. It was just so rough. I washed it and put it in the tumble dryer. I tried to kill it, and it still. I fainted in my exam. They'd put the frog. I had to dissect a frog, and they'd put it in some kind of formaldehyde, and it was hot in the exam room, and I just fainted. I just came over funny. Funny enough, I passed it actually as well. Yeah, yeah, the scratchy one. I don't know. We went upstairs. Kelly and I went upstairs, and we felt the other colours. You know, the black and the black with the red and the black with the silver, and they were fine. It's just the white that's just bleh, really bad. I'm going. Oh, oh, I can't stop. Oh, God, I don't know what's wrong with me. The childbirth video. We never got anything like that. The nearest we got to biology and birth was, um, frogs and stuff like that. Oh, we never did human reproduction. We only ever did frogs and animals and stuff. It was an all-girls school, and I think our biology teacher was a guy, and I think he was a bit embarrassed being faced by like 30 odd women. Yeah, they'd find some reason for health and safety, wouldn't they? They won't allow you to prick your finger anymore. But you think about it when we was kids and you used to do the blood brother thing. No, we had to dissect a frog. So what is wrong with that? Something is definitely going off right. Are you going back to you're off to bed now, Kelly? Good night. I think there's too many trebles or double crochets, whatever you want to call them in that. So I think I need to go back a row. I've done more pulling back on this pattern than I normally do. I don't know why. Oh, giddy aunt. Right, how many have I got in here? Cow's eye. Ugh. Oh, I remember being really, really upset by one biology teacher. He'd found a cat that was run over in the road, and the cat was expecting kittens, but of course they died when the mother died. And he had it all dissected in, and we all had to go and have. Oh, really upset me that seeing these little kittens in. Yeah, I need to get some rest. It's 12:25, and I've done 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to bed too as well. You had cow's lungs and heart. Ugh. Donna, you're ordering me home. We've got you. Yeah, I think I'm going to bed. I keep yawning. I wouldn't feed the snake. My son looked after an iguana called Iggy and a snake and 2 dogs when his friends used to go on holiday. And yeah, I've got hopium. Oh, I'm going to send you all to sleep. Hang a minute. Yeah, this little cat. He'd found this cat, like I said, run over in the road and brought it in for us all. Have a biology lesson cutting this blooming cat up. How to make kids freak. Yes, I'm going to go. I'll see you all next Friday. I'll be doing some more. Oh, I'm off again. Oh, I'll be doing a video before then. But I shall bid you all farewell now before I nod off. I've been known to do that. I have sleep apnea. I have been known to fall asleep in the middle of a room full of company, and I wake up on my own and they've gone and they've turned the light out. So that's how bad I am. If I fall asleep on you, it won't wake me up. You'd have to sit there and watch me snore for hours on end. So I should say good night, everybody, and hope you've enjoyed yourself, and we'll see you all next week. And I've got one of them yarn barfy bits here. Bye all. Off I go. Bye now.